Yes, indeed. It's the Mix King, Ron G. On the line right now, we got Jannine V. What's up, Jannine?
Hey, what's up?
Same old, same old. I'm glad to be able to talk to you. I reached out to you a little earlier. I forgot that you be flying across America. You know what I mean? Word up. How's everything going with you?
Everything's good. Just been busy, just usually staying on the grind.
All right, so I got some questions I wanted to ask you because I see you've been doing a lot of big things. You know, we got history together. We go back.
Yes, we do. We go back like 7 years. It's crazy.
Yeah, so this about time, that we did this interview. So one of the things I wanted to ask you was who or what inspired you to be an R&B/hip hop singer? What's your actual title? Are you hip hop? Are you R&B? Are you pop?
Like, I mean, my music is universal. It fits in every category. It fits in R&B, pop. I mean, I even have some, like, crossover rock records, stuff like that, hip-hop. I mean, a lot of people know me because when I started in the game, I had a lot of connects more towards the hip-hop side of things. So I really owe it to a lot of, like, hip-hop DJs and stuff like that and hip-hop producers because they're the ones that basically, really started me out in this game. So that was more my foundation where I started and stuff like that. So, since then I've just been trying to cater to every single audience so everybody can relate to my music.
That's how. Well, name some of the DJs that help set it off.
Well, the number one DJ is the number one DJ is definitely Ron G over here. So
thank you.
Yes, you're one of the first big producers that I worked with.
Yeah, I remember. I definitely remember that.
My shot, and shit, the first time I was nearly in the studio. So you were one of the first people to put me on a mixtape. One of the first people to record records with. Well, actually, those that don't know, Ron was one of the first people. I was actually signed with a production company that Ron was affiliated with, and Ron was one of the first people that shot me for a deal. Yeah. Back when the music industry was still giving out, decent budgets. Yeah.
Also, I remember the Flex things. I remember Flex also played the song that we did.
Flex, yes. We have to discuss Flex. Flex, besides Ron, Flex really was the one to, gave me my shot as far as, radio. I really owe a lot to him. Back remember we did our Thriller Blends mix over that 50 Cent record.
Yeah, that was big.
Exactly, Flex. That was the first time any of Jannine V stuff was ever heard on radio, was through Flex, and also Fat Man Scoop. Shout out to him too. But yeah, that was the first. Actually, that was the song that was on the mixtape, the Thriller Blends mixtape. It was a Michael Jackson remix mixtape, and then Flex played it on the radio, and then that's how the radio buzz kind of started with me. And then after that, in 2008 I dropped a record called Spend It featuring the Yin Yang Twins, and Flex just basically gave me a crazy shot, really to be heard.
Where you from? Because I know you're internationally known like me,
but internationally known.
But where you from? Right. Where was you raised? Because I think the fans gonna want to know that.
Yes, of course. Originally, I was from Corona, Queens.
Okay, I didn't even know that.
And then, was living in Long Island. I've lived in, various different places because I come from, my family is all over the place. So basically, I've been between, Queens and Long Island, basically my whole life.
Okay, now let's get into the new stuff. Right now, I'm very impressed. One thing I'm impressed about is I see that you got the Jannine V ringtones, you got the lip gloss, you got the Lady J Boutique, and you got, I Am Jannine V TV coming soon?
I Am Jannine V.
Woo, that's big. What made you step it up?
I mean, it makes sense. If you doing the artist thing, it just makes sense to just, try to just really become a brand and just get your brand out there. It's not just all about just doing music. It's about selling your name and your brand. So I came up with this website called I'mJannineV.com, and on the website, it's a blog site. It's a lot of what you see out there nowadays. A lot of people now, a lot of DJs, a lot of other artists doing blog sites where they also feature not just their up and coming news, but other people's news and entertainment and news and all sorts of other news and stuff like that. But also, that's where I'm going to be launching my lip gloss line. So Figured that would be great. So for anybody that wants to buy my product, either the lip gloss, to download my record, or download a ringtone, they could just go to my site and check it out. And pretty soon, I'm going to be making it like a nice, like, interactive site. Like, it's going to have like a bunch of videos and live chats and all that sort of stuff. So
that's hot. That's hot.
Keep in touch. Yeah.
Congratulations on that. That's definitely a plus.
Yeah.
It's a good look, because I think you're going to set the trend for a lot of the other young females out there trying to get it on, going down in the industry, or be, business women, because, a lot of females out there, they jump in a video and they think it's cool, but you're going to definitely set the trend, or let them know you got to have a good business mind. So wanted to say congratulations to you on that.
That's the most important thing. A lot of artists getting in the game really have no idea about the business end of it. So it's definitely something that you want to learn. If you're trying to be an artist, you're trying to be a rapper, singer, producer, whatever, DJ, just learn the business side of it first, and then, you'll find yourself along the way, as I would say.
How did you come up with the single "I Wanna Love You," which is the new single by Jannine V?
Yeah. Well, yes, the new single. You could download it off of iTunes. It's called "I Wanna Love You." The video is actually being shot next week in LA, so the video will be out soon. Finally, that song. I just wrote that song just about. Just a lot of women could relate to it. A lot of people could relate to it. It's just a song about relationships. It's just like, I was in a relationship where I was just in and out of it, and it was just like, I didn't understand, because I was so in love with the guy, and it was just like, well, why can't he just be in love with me back? Like, why does it got to be a battle? Like, I want to love you, but you just make it hard. You make it hard. Every time that things will go good, you try to just do something to fuck it up. So that's really what the song is about.
I will understand the song once I hear it a little more, because I threw it on the next CD dropping. But that's a good title, because I think right now a lot of the younger generation, as well as the elders, is going through that. So that's a good message to send to the females. I think they're gonna love it when they hear it. And how did you go from just being an artist that's just starting to you all over the place? I mean, LA, I mean, New York, like you said, Texas. How did you become so popular all over the place in many different states?
Well, I mean, as you know, it started with you. I mean, when I started like 7 years ago, almost 7.5 years ago now, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy how much can happen in 7 years, and how much you learn about the business, and how much you learn, like, how to move. It's really like, why I'm able to move like the way I do is just because I guess learned the game, understood it, and knew what I needed to do. Just was able to market myself. I had that great opportunity to market myself on radio, and from there was able to get shows booked and stuff like that, and just kind of just plugging away at different connects that I had, just plugging away on new people I constantly met when I was out of town, and things just got better and better every year. Like, every year I was making some sort of progress. Like, every year something bigger and better was happening for me musically. And it was definitely based on my grind and my hustle. Like, I'm definitely, out there networking constantly. Like, that's really, what helped my situation, just getting in front of people and just making them believe, what I'm doing. That's really how you gain your respect, I would say, and gain your respect, but not only that, just gain everything. I mean, once you, like, constantly tell people that you're going to do this, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says, like, and you make it happen, then nobody can tell you shit, because you made it happen on your own. Like, you constantly just kept plugging away at people, and people that didn't want to hear you, you just kept throwing music in their face and telling them, oh, just get me in the studio, just let me record with you. Like, just being up in studios and being around all different types of producers, and just having them see you. I think that when you're an artist on the come up, and you're an artist really trying to get a name, you need people to see you, whether it be performing, or you just happen to be in a studio with whoever, big platinum producer. You just happen to be in their studio, and you're just there, and you just, you talk to them, you just make them believe in what you're trying to do. The whole key is you have to make people believe in what you're doing. And once they believe in what you're doing, then your path will definitely go a lot smoother.